doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Godfrey. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hauls it in. They're dealing with a second and long. Tight end now in motion. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
I wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? It just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. They're going to have to find that mojo and get back into a rhythm here pretty quickly.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the UTEP Miners offense will take the field for the first time. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that guy.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Let's see what they do on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Miners decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. Well, so he gets a foot down, but he really didn't get a foot forward. No gain on the play.
He could have just quarterback sneaked it and got more yards than that. We need more from this passing game.
Gets the back moving. On third down, he drops to throw. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Godfrey. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Grab near the sticks. It's Godfrey. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Warhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to the ground with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wilson on the carry. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Louisiana Monroe has the edge. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Lets it go. It's caught downfield. Turning on the Jets. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Miners are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll run play action. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Taylor. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up 4th.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Nelson. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Not a chance. Missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He leaves it with the back. It's a seam wide open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
The pull and throw off the RPO. At the 40, there he goes. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Warhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Looking to fire. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Warhawks. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Miners are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll run the sneak for it. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll move the tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense...
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Going right to work up top. Working that left side now. He's guided out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Warhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on second and short. Pulls it in. It's Godfrey. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Keeps it and gets past the chain. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he finds his way out of bounds real close to the goal line there, knocking on the door. And the Warhawks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Sullivan. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And the Miners headed quickly to the line. Off play action. He's moving out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And a big return. INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the 2nd half if you're on defense.
Gets it out quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Warhawks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The inside handoff. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives. You have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
Scanning the field, it's Nelson. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. The Miners will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. He'll do it himself. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Warhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Godfrey. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Godfrey. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Warhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Godfrey. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Warhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll keep it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We reach the end of the period, and it's Louisiana Monroe out front. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UL Monroe. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
That keeps the score.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to pass, it's Nelson. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Miners need a massive chunk play to move. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Warhawks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Warhawks will have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Send the tight end in motion. Try and play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Warhawks look to keep this drive humming. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. USC looks like a legit title contender right now. That offense is just having its way. They're up by 27 over Michigan State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down and more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Goose egg. And this should be a game ball for the defensive coordinator. They have been lights out all game long, stopping the run, stopping the passing attack to come up with a big interception to really put a stamp on this shutout late.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory.